Welcome back to another episode of New Dexter Who Dis.
Who dis?
We are about to watch episode 9, Touched by an Elf.
Touched by an angel, fly away from me.
So super excited because, I mean, it is heating up with Dexter versus Batista.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love Batista so much. I don't want to see him go, but I feel like that's possibly where we're going, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I like him so much, but also we just ended episode 8 with Dinklage coming up to Dexter in his dinner with Harrison. So that's gonna be interesting. Like, how is he gonna just come all out with the truth here? Is he gonna try to make up a story? Like, I don't know. So I'm excited.
We'll see what happens. Like I said, I think that Dexter, like you said, doesn't want to do the cat and mouse thing, but I think the cat and mouse thing could have helped him in this argument where now he's a little more pushed into a corner where he would have been otherwise had he not just, tried to unravel the evidence that Batista has at this point. He may have very little evidence, but it's really heavy leaning. So we'll see. We'll see if Batista. We'll see where on the doll Angel touches him.
Okay, that was a good scene. You want to pause? All right, so we're halfway in. This is getting good.
Oh yeah, dark passenger, backseat driver, leave my son alone business.
Yeah. So Dinklage is on to Harrison, right? That's all he wants. It seems like he wants to find out.
I don't know that he's on. I don't think that he's on to Harrison. He's trying to find a way to control Dexter.
Yeah.
Not knowing who Dexter is and not knowing a lot about him, he's trying to figure out a way to control him the way he's able to control everybody else, right? And so the other serial killers just fell in line because they like the money.
You're right.
Dexter doesn't seem to be moved by this money. Whether he got it or not, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if it went to a direct bank account for Red and not him, right?
Yeah, it is confusing why he would think that Dexter or Red likes money so much, because like he hasn't really shown that he cares about anything.
No.
Here. But
he does show that he cares about Harrison. And so yep. I don't know that Prater showed up knowing his son was in there, but I assume he did, because I assume that Uma Thurman was following him and reached out and goes, it looks like he's with his son.
Right.
And so at that point, let me go introduce myself to them. And like you said, I think it was to find a way to control Dexter some, and I don't think that he realizes that Dexter's more likely to cut off both their heads than he is to allow to bend on the knee, you know?
Yeah, no, Dexter's gonna get in control, and I mean the number one rule was don't get found out, right? Like, above all. So if push comes to shove, Dexter will just do it. I mean, like, even if you don't fit the code, well, now you're threatening him. So
yeah, I do think the code will have wiggle room when it comes to this person could harm my son. I think that would be a different story.
Yeah, but I did like that Uma Thurman shows some humanity here, right? Like, you see her with her mom, or you see her mom there, and you see her react to Dexter threatening her mom's life. So I did like that, she's crying, like, when Dexter's threatening her in the car, and that, look, she's not this like this, she doesn't have like this hard shell as you may think she does have. And
she's not a renegade. She didn't go rogue and start hunting down Harrison.
She clearly explained.
According to her.
Yeah. She clearly explained, look, I do everything out of an order, and this was a direct order. Everything I did was because of my employer.
Which the only thing about that seems a little bit off, but we're not there yet, is that when she was telling Dinklage, I don't trust him, I think something's up.
Right.
And she's like, I'm just trying to do my job. He goes, what's that? It's protect you, then do it. do your job, right? So was that actually direct order to track him, follow him, find out about his kid, interview the kid? I don't know. Maybe it was.
I think Harrison showing up really did make him be like, okay, you may be onto something. Now, I think that made him change his tune.
That could be. That could very well be, yeah.
But I love them, at the same time trying to outrace Batista, Yeah. Like the fact that Batista's taking pictures, he's trying to figure out, who's involved, what is Dexter doing, what's he up to, like.
Yeah.
I do love that he's just as just as persistent as LaGuardia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I like that Dexter was, getting them on the subway and then being like, I'm going to get off in case we're being followed.
Yep.
And then just right as the ding, ding, boom, jumps off and Batista's, fuck.
But it is kind of like haunting when Harrison's all, am I in trouble? And Dexter's like, no.
I think in a lot of ways, I don't think Dexter really feels like Harrison is in danger.
I know.
He just doesn't trust the people who are aware of him now.
But that's the problem, right? He has never felt, because he always felt so in control.
True. He does feel like he can control it and fix it before anything. There is that. But I also don't think that he believes that they're currently in the mindset to hurt Harrison.
Sure.
But he doesn't want them having anything to do with Harrison.
Yes.
Which is dual-sided, right? Are you in danger? No. Are you going to kill someone to protect me? Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Protect him from a danger that doesn't exist? Maybe, right?
Possibly, yeah.
But, yeah. And I do think the Uma Thurman in the car scene was really, really good, too. Like, it did show a lot of humanity on her side. She kept asking, did you kill my mom?
Yep.
I like that he didn't want to answer at first, because I think that more than anything, he was just trying to get in her head.
Right.
I saw your mom. Did you do something to her? That's not what we're talking about, right?
Yep.
And then eventually it was, no, I didn't, because I don't think that you are trying to hurt Harrison, but you need to fucking stop.
But I also like that she admitted, like, look, my mom's my weakness, and he knows that, and she's like, and we also know that Harrison's your weakness, and it's like, cool, all right, we're all on the same page. Let's play, man.
Yeah, let's do it. And so I do wonder how Uma moves forward with that. Does she go to him? Does she go to Dinklage and say, I told you he was dangerous, he nearly cut my head off? Or does she go and not tell him anything?
Not tell him, right.
Because, hey, or does she even say, maybe we should back off of him, right? Maybe, I don't think that he's the one you think he is. Like, maybe she changes her tune just to get her feeling of safety back, right?
But
because she's the one pushing the Dexter narrative.
Sure, but does that outweigh the safety of her mom now from Dexter? So it's really like,
I think that she would clearly understand that her mother's safety is only in danger if Harrison's safety becomes in danger because of her hands, right? So if she kidnaps Harrison for anything, she knows her mom is dead, right? As opposed to, so that's what I mean, like, but if she were to say, hey, maybe we're on the wrong track about him, she might be doing that to provide safety to the mom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe she just tries to back off just so that he doesn't order anything against Harrison.
Yeah, because now she knows that it's going to be tit for tat at best.
Yep.
And it's even not a fair trade, so there's a good chance that she dies too, right? Because an elderly woman on her deathbed versus my young son.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to get a 2-for-1 deal on that,
So I am kind of in the back of my mind wondering, what is Dinklage's weakness, right? Because we've established what Thurman's weakness is. We've established what Dexter's weakness. What is Dinklage?
So interestingly enough, I believe that his weakness is twofold in that I believe it's being lied to and lack of control. Because he was saying to Dexter, honesty is the most valuable thing.
Trust.
And the idea that he is trying to find these weaknesses to maintain control, I think is also part of him to maintain honesty, right? Look, I already know the truth, just say it, kind of a deal, right? So I do think that now it plays into a little bit like, I don't know if what I was thinking could happen. If he does say, I'm not who you think I am and I've been lying to you this whole time, does that now hurt his case? As opposed to before where it might have excited the case, Yeah,
I do like what you just said. But you're just thinking that maybe, Dinklage is the big bad.
Yeah, so every season of Dexter's had the big bad, right? The Trinity, the butterfly killer or whatever it was. You know, they've all had their fucking nicknames. That was the one they're going for. Colin Hanks and all them.
Yep.
There was always someone he was hunting. And this one we were even talking about even early on. There's no singular big bad. There's all these other bads, right?
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think that we are probably actually working towards Dinklage as the big bad.
Yeah.
However, Dinklage doesn't meet the profile. He doesn't meet the code.
He's not standard, right?
He's not standard, but he's also like very, very far away. He's not only never killed someone, he's never commanded a killing so far as he knows, right? He has said, when you go kill, I'd like to know more about it.
Yeah.
I would like you to record it.
Yeah, he's a voyeurist. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's never said that this is your target.
Right.
He's never said anything like that. So I think in a lot of ways Dinklage doesn't fit the code, which could end up in a really interesting spot because we're 1.5 episodes away from the end of the whole thing. It could be Dinklage ends up on the table and it's, I'm going to kill you because you are threatening my kid. And then that's when Dinklage could plead, but we also could work together instead. I have infinite wealth. You know I can track down people you want to victimize. I just want to be a part of that. And if at that point he goes, and you're the Bay Harbor Butcher, if it comes out like that, and we all know the Bay Harbor Butcher had a code. I don't fit that code. And it could come down to let's actually become partners at the end, and then the whole next season could be them actually partnered up.
Is that worth the risk, though? Is my thing. Is that
That's
this
Dexter
is
to decide.
This is a totally different Dexter, right? Like, yes, he had Rita, and he did have a family, but I think at this point, maybe he has learned that the risk does not outweigh, the reward. Like,
maybe so, but also again, if he's already rid all of the other serial killers, then who does he have, right? And at that point, it's like, well, if it's just you and me, then now I can start collecting again, and you can start polishing them off.
He still has a ponytail guy. He got away. Remember?
Yeah, Al got away, but we don't know if he's going to return the call in a year.
That's
right.
That's
and then we even saw before, in the beginning, remember they tracked down the one guy and he says, "I'm done with you guys. I'm not coming to this dinner." And then, okay, well, if you want out, then you're dead. So it could very well be that they go, "Hey, Al, we need you to come back this next year." And he goes, "I think I'm done with it." And then he goes, "Hey, you want your first next target? Go ahead and clean him up while I go grab the rest." Like there is a way to move forward with that. But again, does he think that Harrison's truly at risk or not?
Right.
With him being alive. And if they're working together, maybe not. And again, he doesn't fit the bill. So
I would like his, if he went that route of teaming with the
Dink.
With the Dink, I think it would be a good cover for him to be security.
Yeah. He'd be way more protected and way more secured about stuff, because then it could also be like, I'm going to bring them into my fucking house.
Yeah.
And we'll build a kill room right here. You know what I mean? And then you could just have a fucking steady, long-term kill room.
Yeah.
Anytime you want. Here's the key. Like, here's your forever kill room. That could be fucking nice for him.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There's a lot of benefits to that perceived partnership. But right now, I think that what we're doing is looking at the Dink being the big bad.
Ooh.
Big bad Dink.
I thought with everything going on here today, we should meet in my vault. More private.
Is Batista going to be in there?
He should be.
And that way we can clear the air. Dexter Morgan.
Oh, fuck.
Stay cool. Stay very cool.
Okay, I'll do it. Will help your God.
Stay cool. Oh no. Oh dear.
Yes, Red. I mean Dexter. I know exactly who you are.
Fuck.
What?
No fucking way.
And I love it.
No fucking way.
And I love it. This is like right in between what we said.
Wait, we gotta stop it.
Oh my god, but it's almost what I said.
Wait, can we stop it? Okay, because now we're talking over. Okay, so we had to pause because this is a hell of a twist. We're almost at the end of this episode, and boom, bam, I knew that once Batista showed up at Dinklage's door, I was like, oh, he's going to blow his cover, and he does, right? But we had no idea that this, well, you had kind of guessed,
Right? So this is really close to what we said. So instead of, I never had Angel in the mix, Angel goes to him and says, this is why I believe, I mean, we don't see this, right? It's all off camera.
Yep.
He comes in and he goes, I know who you are and I love it. But what happened is he goes, I think Dexter Morgan's the Bay Harbor Butcher. I think all this stuff.
Right.
And Dinklage, knowing about the Bay Harbor Butcher, says this makes perfect sense why all my guys are dying.
Yes.
Because the Bay Harbor Butcher would kill my guys. You know what I mean? And so for him to be like, and I love it. And now he's made his own kill room.
So here's my thing, though. Why would he use Batista when he knows perfectly well, dude, I could just call back the last serial killer that's alive?
Because Batista's already there, and he's the biggest threat to Dexter in this moment. He might not know about the code. He might not be deeply into the code.
I don't like this, though. I hate the fact that it's not Batista versus Dexter on their own terms. Like this, the fact that Dinklage is inserting himself is just so aggravating to me. Like, I'm just like, oh, what a little shit.
Oh, yeah.
I hate this. He's such a good heel.
He is. He's balls dink.
Okay. Okay. I'm so upset. I'm so upset right now. Ugh.
Let's go.
Okay.
I gotta go back.
No. I know exactly who you are. Saying it out loud. Bay Harbor Butcher. Oh, it gives me goosebumps. I have extensive files on serial slayers across the globe. We can invite them here to our little group. Spend the week with them. And then you do what you do.
Oh my god. It's exactly what I said.
Add them to your collection. And rule number 1 is don't get caught. We were partners once. Maybe we can be partners again.
Oh, fuck. Shit. No, Batista!
What the fuck?
This is for dogs. For Maria, your bullshit has to stop. So much for cooperation.
Oh, dude.
There's something poetic about dying in the hands of my lifelong friend.
Thank you. Oh, no. Okay. You are now the code.
Whoa.
You now fit the code. Cool.
Holy shit, and now he's fucking... Whoa!
Oh, damn, I thought I was going to get her.
It did clip her.
No. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
What a fucking wrench.
No. That's not... No. Oh.
Still your fault. And now I'm dying.
Because of you. Just like they did.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Please tell me he's not recording this.
Wow. Oh my god. Whoa.
Fuck.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere.
The Gary Jules version of this song too. Amazing.
Oh. All right.
Tears are filling up their glasses.
Babe, it's going to start the next one. It's right here.
Oh. No expression.
Oh my god. So this kind of panned out how we were thinking. How
But then it twisted up in the end.
it twisted up. I thought, like I said, like if it came down to it, how awesome would it be for Batista to be the one to take Dexter down?
Yeah.
And I love the line of like, well, there is something kind of poetic about.
Yeah.
Like, that was
Because
so
also,
crushing because it's
in
true.
the whole first season, him and Angel were always pretty close.
They were, because Angel was the one forcing him to bring out, some humanity.
always pushed him towards humanity.
Pushing him.
And also,
He was so good.
he had so much respect for Angel the
I
whole
know,
time. He
I
always
know.
just, and he would always talk about how good of a dude he was. You know what I mean? So it was always like,
Yep.
yeah, he didn't, and he refused to be the one to do it. And so I
Yep.
really liked the confliction
Yeah.
where
yeah.
he said, "You have to know I didn't kill those two."
Yes.
And he was like, "But it was still your fault."
True.
And he goes, "And now it's your fault that I'm
I'm
dying."
dying. Yeah.
And that's all true.
It's all true.
And to see,
Yeah.
to end it with that fucking scream and a head shake,
Yep.
and then clicks to black
Yep.
into the Gary Jules.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Ah! Yeah, that one was like a knife to the heart because
That could have been a season finale.
I definitely felt like that was that's it. That's a great finale, right?
You know, but the reason it would be a great finale is because it would drive us mental if it was the finale. Because we'd be like, how could you end like that? How could you? If it was the finale, we'd be here angry as fuck. How could you not follow up? I gotta wait a year. Right? But knowing there's another episode, it's all like,
know.
that could have been a good place to end it.
And I was a little surprised because, like, look, if you want to be watching what's going down and then you see a fight ensue, right? Dexter slashes the restraint, Angel gets out, and then you see a fight, like, dude, I mean, I would think if you're someone that likes seeing this, like, you could surely think, oh, he's gonna get out of it somehow. But maybe, I think at this point, like I said, there was something that would have been very poetic about him being taken out by Batista, his best friend, right?
I mean, the problem is the show's called Dexter.
I know,
So he
I
couldn't
know.
really die, right?
I know.
That's the problem of that concept, except for, I mean, because if the show was called Harrison,
Right.
the show was called Morgan
I
the
know.
Murderers.
I
But it's
know.
not. So it has to be about Dexter.
I know.
But, I mean, at the same time, if they had killed off Dexter here, and it wasn't renewed for a second season, you could have a final episode that kind of wraps up a lot of weird shit, right? But it would have made sense for it to be Batista. Dexter said it would have been poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, and even so, I even thought, like, well, no, I guess at that point, Dinklage, he did, I mean, they did wrap up Angel, so even if he had killed Dexter, it still would have been like, all right, well, now what, right? Like,
Angel would have also died.
Yeah, he still would have died.
Yeah,
right,
I think
right.
there's a good chance that they both died in
Yeah,
that
sure.
squabble.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't quite get,
What?
not that it doesn't make some form of sense, but what did Dexter really think was going to happen when he cut Batista loose? Did he really think Batista was going to jump on Dinklage? Maybe.
That's very possible that he was still like, hey, you're still my hermano.
Yeah,
Right,
because in
but-
that moment he even said, we can get out of this together, cuts him free, right? Because Dexter was not going to kill. And I think that's part of the realization that broke Dexter's mind when he screamed was he was always able to hold on to the fact that I did not kill LaGuardia. I did not kill Dokes.
Yeah.
Those were not my kills.
Yep.
So he with having so many kills under his belt,
And still saying,
it's really easy for him to say, well, that wasn't at my hands.
Yeah.
But this was the one that was in his face of death is because of you. Not that the other ones didn't happen in front of him.
That's
but
true. But I think it would have meant so much for Angel to understand that, like, look, I did this because of the code. I got the bad guys versus I wasn't just randomly a killer. I think for him, obviously, that means so much.
I think that means more to Dexter than it would have meant to Angel. Because I think that in the end, Dexter, fuck you, is about whatever you believe you're doing is right, still has ultimate consequences that ruined his life. It killed his best friend. It killed his wife. It killed him.
Yeah.
You can say all you want about your code, and you
Sure.
can kill all the serial killers you want and do the right thing, the guys who slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you're doing it that way, it's the wrong way because you still have innocent victims.
Yeah. I know.
No, it's a bummer.
It's just, it's really, it's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like the Boondock Saints kind of theory, Like,
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay.
I saw the movie once and I didn't even pay that close attention to it.
Okay.
My friends were obsessed with it. So if you want to say what that thing means, a lot of people here who are listening, I'm sure, have seen it and think it's crazy that I have no recollection of it other than Irish guys with guns.
Yeah, so killing the bad guys, essentially, right? Does that make it moral? Does it make it right? It's still being done. It's still murder at the end of the day.
Yeah,
right?
vigilante justice.
Vigilante
is vigilante
justice.
justice actual justice?
Right. And so, and obviously, that's been Dexter's whole thing. That's what makes him so compelling.
And the fact that he was fed by a police officer father that this is right. Because the system failed.
Sure.
It really solidified and strengthened his belief in what he's doing is right, because these are people the system won't catch.
And he's always just been so like such a staunch moral like guide, right? He's always just been like, even more so than Deb. Like he is one of those people that could not handle the truth. Yeah. Like what Harry had always warned Dex about, you never let Deb know. It's very much even more so with Batista. Never let him know.
Yeah. Because
that is it. Like, he would not hesitate. Whereas, unfortunately, with Deb, she did hesitate and shot Batista and shot LaGuardia, right?
Yeah. And I think that there's a part of Dexter that would have preferred to actually die at the hands of Deb or his son.
Yes, for sure. That's why he told them to do it.
Yeah, and it's why he even put they put the gun on his heart, even just fucking do it, right?
Yes,
I think that in his mind, if I have to go out, someone like that's got to be the one, because they're so good, right?
I feel like he knows he's a drug addict. He's just like, I know I will never stop.
Yeah.
Like right? And you watch enough murder documentaries, aren't some of them like they know?
Oh yeah, there's a number of guys who've been caught and they've said, well, if you didn't catch me, I was going to keep doing it forever. And there's other guys who are in prison where they've interviewed for parole.
Yeah.
And would you kill again? Yeah. Like, they don't even try to pretend like that they're good now. They go, no, I'm going to kill as soon as I'm out.
It's just
like, that's
at that point. I mean, with Dexter, he's such a creature of habit that it's not even a thought, right? It's just so.
No, it's pretty close to like a fetish. You know what I mean? That same kind of like, this is what it takes to get me off concept, where it's all like, that's what it takes to get them there, right? It's the adrenaline junkie, the fetish mentality. It's this feeling when this happens, I can't live without.
Which is pretty much what Dinklage is. Like, when he said, I love this, we were just like, oh my God.
Yeah, so what I'm really throwing on now is what happens next, just because...
Yep.
Like, it is a little weird that he was just kind of like... I mean, you could hear Dexter rationalizing, this is why I have to kill him. He'll never stop. He's threatened me. He's threatened my son.
Sure.
But then there was that moment of almost like, which is why I have to let him kill me, is almost what it turned into, right? But then, Dinklage saves his life. Now he's in there.
Right.
Dinklage even said, your rite of passage into this agreement is you have to kill this guy right here, right now. And he did not do that thing.
He did not do it, right.
So now what? Now do they just talk through the door? Where are we at now? Why couldn't you do it? Because that could be an interesting conversation, right? Between the door, I couldn't kill him. Why? Because he didn't fit the code. What code? And then he could really break down the whole thing.
But I don't think Dinklage is that. I don't think he has that agreement in mind. I think he's just like, hey, it's kind of like you're either in the group or you're dead. You either accept these terms or you're dead. Like, I feel like he's got a very short leash when it comes to like understanding, really.
Yeah.
Like he has.
Was that a pun intended?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, guess it is now. God. No, I was just trying to.
Right. Short fuse.
Stop it. God.
Little understanding.
No.
What?
Stop it.
I'm not even saying anything. So, but yeah, I do want, but I mean, but at the same time, if they let the thing kind of settle for a second, and like I said, between the door or there's a little comm button or something, right? Why didn't you do it? I have to go there and kill you. It's not like that, right? Like, they could have a conversation that ends with, it's not that I was against what you proposed. I was against the admission.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, how.
The ticket in was against everything that I am. and I am so many things that you know I am, but you might not know that, number one, don't get caught. Number two, they've got to fit the code.
And,
you know what I mean? And he didn't fit both.
And also, I mean, there's also this, like, internal battle of who's in control. Well, Dexter is never someone that's going to be controlled, right?
Yeah, there's
He's
that.
never. He is always the one in control. So if you now force him in this position where I have absolutely no control, he's not gonna like that. Like Dinklage said, like, look, you're with the wild tiger. Don't be upset if you get scratched. Like, exactly. Like, he is a predator. You cannot control him.
Yeah, the lion bites.
The lion's gonna bite, right? So, like, if you try to put him in this cage, whether it be like a wine cellar dungeon,
which could actually be to Dexter's benefit in this conversation, because he even just said to Uma, like you said, you're dealing with apex predators. Sometimes the lion's going to bite. Mm-hmm. You know what? The lion bite here too, because you tried to feed him what he doesn't eat. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this lion eats wildebeest, and you tried to give him a slug. He's not eating it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the right thing. So that's what I'm saying. There is still room for a conversation that ends with them being partnered.
Well,
getting balls dink in it.
Okay. Dinklage is such a great heel, and I think
his acting is fucking insane. Like, the way that he was, the way that he was middlemaning between Dexter and Uma.
I was also gonna add in, it is what you said earlier too, is much like heels do, he does not blink. He was like the female detective where, like, they both don't blink.
They don't blink.
Don't blink.
Not blinking is a intentional video editing concept.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. If you have someone who's supposed to be evil, you do not let them blink on camera. As an actor, you tell them try not to blink much. And as an editor, if you find a blink, you cut it out.
Yeah, he did such a good job.
You switch the angles. You might hear them talking, but suddenly it's a reaction shot to someone else. It's because their person's blinking, and we're not going to let you see them blink.
He does such a good job of being like a weasel with a crazy fetish.
His subtleties, the fucking goosebumps, the way he touched his arms.
Yeah.
When he was looking, when he kept telling Uma to put the gun down, she didn't. And then, like, the way he would be like,
embarrassing.
Like, this is embarrassing. Like, there was so much in there that just really, truly felt like he was in that role.
Yeah,
like,
he's so good.
I would be curious to ask him,
how'd you prep?
How much percentage-wise of some of these scenes, this scene specifically, how much of what you said and did was explicitly written out versus how much was you knowing who that character is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I'm thinking it's probably a 60-40. I mean, I'm thinking there's a lot here that he just brought in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fantastic job.
And there was a writer who was on one of the talk shows the other night who said that one of the things that they felt was amazing, he's the guy who wrote The Menu, and he's got a new one out. He says was every day going in and watching the actors do stuff with your script that you didn't even envision.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's who Dinklage is. I feel like he's the guy who reads the script and goes, I'm going to bring this to life in a different way.
I think it's just like good acting too. Yeah. Not just good writing, but it's good acting.
Well, I mean, I think it's like superb acting versus good acting. I think good acting gets the lines out.
All right.
Right? And I think like a superb or a great actor is the ones who go like, nah, I didn't write any of that. Right?
Yeah. At first I was like, okay, he's weird, he's quirky, eccentric. But now I'm just like, oh, I hate this villain. Like, good job. Because I cannot stand him.
He is a quirk.
And Uma Thurman, I'm like, you bitch.
Yeah, this bitch.
Like, come on. I felt sorry for you like 10 minutes ago. Now
I don't. She couldn't wait to point a gun at Dexter.
Oh, yeah. Now I want her to die.
Yeah, take her out.
Like, now
he threw an axe at her. I saw her grabbing her arm on the way out.
Yep.
I hope that it comes back. Doesn't even have an arm.
Like, come on. Well, I'm so mad at her character because I'm like, okay, did you just give us that pity party?
Yeah.
Of, oh, I do whatever my boss says, and now you're like, I will die for my boss. Like, make up your mind, dude. Like,
yeah, exactly. Did you not? Yeah.
Because if I'm Dexter, like, oh no, you clearly are standing up for your boss.
Yeah, absolutely.
But let us know what you guys thought of this insane episode.
They fucking killed it.
Oh my god.
We took a stab at it. They killed it.
All right.
And the use of music in this one was so much better than the use of music in the beginning. It was so good.
So good. Cannot wait for this finale. Yeah, I'm pumped for this finale.
Oh yeah, pumping and dumping.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Let us know what you guys thought. Thanks for tuning in.